Hi, and welcome to the Crusader Connection. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Dave. Today is our Stand Up Speak Up special.
Today, we'll be kicking off our school-wide anti-bullying program.
Many groups from around the school have come together to be a part of the Stand Up Speak Up campaign, and we at the Crusader Connections are excited to be a part.
Throughout today's show, we'll have some interviews from around the school, student-made PSAs, and more. In future shows, we'll also have segments and interviews on how the campaign is going. The program's goal is to provide students with a voice to speak up against bullying and to bring Crusader Nation even closer together as we stand up for each other.
First, Dr. Dixon would like to say a few words on a PSA the Leadership Council produced.
Hi, Crusader Nation. We have an exciting opportunity. Some of you might remember back to the very beginning of the school year where we tried to highlight the difference between bullying and conflict. Well, several groups have stepped up and decided to make certain that everybody understands what they can do to support those who are victims of bullying and to make sure that we clearly understand the difference between a conflict and a bullying situation. We're going to be launching a new program, a new initiative called Stand Up and Speak Up, presented by Crusaders Against Bullying Coalition. And what this is a group of clubs and groups throughout the entire school who have banded together to make sure that a clear message goes out to our entire student body and our community that bullying is unacceptable. Bullying is something that's been around for quite some time, but in recent years with digital communication and social media, it's become easier than ever for people to be mean to each other. And it goes beyond just being mean because there are long-lasting implications when people don't treat each other the way that we would expect each other to treat one another. So we want to make sure that's not part of what we do here at Crusader Nation. That's not what we're about, and we want to make sure that we put an end to it whenever possible. There is going to be an app that will be launched through the Department of Education at the state level, and Lawrence Creuse has bought into that from the standpoint that we've signed on. It's free to us, and it's called OK to Say. There are several ways that you can report bullying, and we want to make sure that those ways are promoted. We're going to have some posters going to be going up. It can be done online. It can be done through an app. It can be done through a website. It can be done through an 800 number, and you're going to be seeing a lot of information about how to make certain that what you see does not go unaddressed or what's happening to you does not go unaddressed. What we know is that people don't speak up because they don't think anybody cares, or they don't speak up because they don't think anybody's going to do anything about it. What we can guarantee is that people do care at Crusader Nation. We will address it. We'll do the very best that we can to make sure we're all getting along with each other and we find a resolution to conflicts here amongst ourselves. If you have questions, you need to be looking for people from the coalition who are going to be wearing t-shirts, or ask any adult, or look to our posters being put up in the hallway. And one of the things I'm very grateful for are the public service announcements that you're going to see as part of the Crusader Connection throughout the year, as that constant reminder that we need to make sure that we hold each other accountable for our behavior, and that we do become not just a group of people, but a community that cares about each other. So help me in celebrating the people who are going forward with this new initiative, the Stand Up, Speak Up Crusaders Against Bullying Coalition, and together we will continue to make Creuse High School North a better place to be. Thank you.
Bullying is any hurtful behavior done purposely to hurt someone.
Bullying can take place in many forms, such as verbal, physical, relational, or cyberbullying.
It makes students fearful, embarrassed,
Miserable.
sick.
Lonely.
Bullying leads to desperation and suicide.
Nearly 30,000 people die from suicide each year. It is the second highest leading cause of death for people from ages 10 to 24.
It is estimated that 81,000 attempt and fail suicide each year. I am one of them.
Every day, you walk by someone with these thoughts.
The crazy thing is, bullies are only effective when they feel like they're getting to you, and most likely have people encouraging them.
Never be bullied into silence.
Accept no one's definition of your life you find yourself. Today, I choose life.
Every morning I wake up, I choose joy.
Happiness.
To feel the freedom that comes from being able to continue to make the mistakes and choices.
I choose to embrace the life that I have, knowing that I have a plan and a purpose.
My life is worth living and so is yours.
At the school, we have to come together and go that extra degree for Dave Jackson.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge. I pledge. I pledge. I pledge. I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge.
We pledge. I pledge to help put an end to bullying.
And I will stand up, will you?
You may have seen posters in the halls and students wearing matching shirts today too. If you would like to buy either the Stand Up Speak Up or Everyone's Fighting a Battle shirt, you can order one at lunch today for $10 each.
You can also sign the pledge banner if you pledge to do your part and end bullying here at North. You can order shirts Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Dr. Dixon spoke about a new app called OK to Say. Here's Mr. Mannanen with more info on it.
Hey guys, Mr. Mannanen here, and I'm really excited about the Stand Up Speak Up campaign we're starting here at North. Bullying has often thought of a kind of a rite of passage, something that you have to go through when you're growing up, and it's not supposed to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. As Dr. Dixon said, we want to give you guys a voice. We want to give you a way to report what you see here around school. And the state of Michigan's new OK to Say app and website is a great tool for you to use. You can do this right from the phone, and it's anonymous. After you submit a tip, it gets sent to a screener, and they decide where the best route is for it, whether it's law enforcement, whether it's somebody at the school, etc. And, you know, there's somebody that I really respect that can explain this a lot better than I can. Let's take a look at this video.
Hi, my name is Tom Izzo, the men's basketball coach at MSU. The threat of school violence is something that affects everyone and needs to be taken seriously. Keeping others safe is a community project that begins with you. You can be a change by using OK to Say. OK to Say is a confidential way you can report anything that threatens your safety or the safety of others by paying attention to what's going on around you. You can be a life-saving difference. If you see or hear something that doesn't seem right, submit a tip to OK to Say. You can call, text, email, go online, or use the OK to Say app to let someone know what's happening in your world. Your tip is confidential, so you don't have to worry about retaliation, rejection, or being labeled a snitch. You could be the one person who helps to prevent a tragedy.
Hey guys, throughout the semester, we'll be using the Crusader Connection to promote this program. We'll be airing videos that are made here at North and some from outside the school. One that we really like is by Bystander Revolution, where their main message is to come alongside students that are bullied and be a friend. We're not necessarily asking you to stand up in the middle of an altercation. Sometimes that can lead to a little bit more of an intense issue. We're asking you to look out for people that you've been picked on, and you can come alongside of them and be a friend. I have Dave here with me, and he's one of the anchors of today's show. He's been on the Crusader Connection, the cast, multiple times, and I've gotten to know him pretty well over the years. And Dave, you've shared with me a group here at school that's been really supportive of you as well. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yep, that's right. I've been the volleyball manager for the past 2 years, and just the girls' support and caring has showed me that there are people out there that care for people like me who are affected.
Yeah, so it's powerful. Thanks for sharing. And I've told him in our discussions too. I had to deal with this as when I was a kid, and then into high school and as a college athlete. Sometimes in those sports, those team situations, it can be a bit of a hazing atmosphere, and that's the same as bullying. It's not just in our halls; it can be in the locker rooms and stuff like that too. So, having somebody come alongside and just be a buddy instead of a bully, and be that person that's speaking up is huge, and that's what we're looking for. We hope students around the school can see those opportunities, can act out on them, and be a friend. And I'll close with Martin Luther King's, one of his famous quotes, that in the end, we won't remember the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. So hopefully you can speak up and be there for somebody. Thanks.
Hey Dave, thanks for joining me today to host a special show, by the way.
Thanks, it means a lot. Just as a hurtful word can do much damage, a kind word can brighten someone's day even more.
And we hope you feel comfortable reaching out and being a buddy and not a bully to your fellow Crusaders. And remember, wearing these shirts is a powerful statement that a student cares about how people are treated here at school. We thank you for taking a stand for students.
Ms. Amel has been conducting an anti-bullying PSA contest throughout her health classes for years. She's been a great advocate for treating others as they want to be treated. The health classes also recently ran a survey on their comfort level with reporting bullying. This and its follow-up later in the year will be used to gauge on how the campaign is going. Here's Ms. Amel with more info on last year's contest winner.
Hello everybody, I am here today to talk about some things that we have been doing in the health class and a big campaign that we are doing about bullying. It is our goal in the health classes. We started a bullying video, and it is our goal to increase awareness to stop bullying. It's hard enough for people to come to school every day and to fit in with their peers, and we would like to make it easy and not harder. So what we do in our classes is we research bullying and who it affects and why it affects them, and then we put together a video that basically increases awareness, and we watch them in my classes, and then we vote, and each year we vote on a winner, and that winner is nominated and given to Mr. Mannonen's video class to be shown on Crusader Connection. We've had a lot of success. One of the very first videos I can remember was done by a few students. It was absolutely amazing, so we showed it to the Board of Ed at the Board of Ed meeting, and this last year's video is going to be shown to you guys. The kids from my last class last year, their PSA video on bullying. So please enjoy the show.
Lastly, we want to thank all the groups that came together to make this happen. The administration, the teachers, Leadership Council,
the Leadership Class, Diversity Club, Student Council,
German 3 and 4, Creative Writing, the North Star,
Link Crew, Key Club, and Static,
Drafting Class, Libertarian Club, and Photography Class. And remember, shirts are on sale the next 3 days at lunch for $10.
We hope you enjoyed the show, and be sure to check out the link for Bystander Revolution in the description. And remember, be a buddy, not a bully.